Welcome back to Danganronpa. We are playing Danganronpa, like I literally just said. So last episode we saw a photo of people, all the people that were in our class, including Mukuro Ikusaba, and the only person who wasn't in the photo was yours truly. And we don't really know what to do with that yet, but now we're gonna go ask everyone directly about it and see if they know anything. But yeah, we also explored all the other rooms. I think that we were probably put in cryo, or something happened where they knocked us out for a long time. Yeah, exactly. It's like we were watching my girlfriend and I, Phoebe, watch Ink Master, and Dave Navarro, he comes over every time, and he's like archive. Interesting. Okay, he comes and like they'll be doing the flash challenges or something, and they each get 6 hours to do it. And Dave Navarro, he'll come around and be like, 3 hours left, guys, 3 hours, or like 1 hour left, guys, 1 hour, and then he'll do like the all right, you have like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we were like, man, that's like, I wonder what he does in between those shots. Like, it's like, because sometimes you're out in the boonies, it's like what, are you gonna go back to your trailer and just sit around like, hey Dave, it's hour 4 or something, and call him out? And I was like, no, they definitely just pre-record it and they just have him fucking standing there. And that's the thing about when I'm acting on shows now too, is I know, like, I'm like, oh, okay, so like whenever they switch the camera to the other person's perspective, it's like, oh, they had to do that scene, this scene, like that perspective, their perspective, close, mid, and like you kind of see all the behind the scenes stuff. It's kind of interesting. You get to, it doesn't seem as fluid anymore. Okay, so is that we're getting donuts? Okay, so we got Byakuya. Yeah, so the only person missing now is Kyoko. Can I fast travel to the dorms? I feel like I'd want to talk to her about it first. Let's go. Let's see if there's fucking Kyoko in here. She's still crying about her dad who fucking died or whatever. I mean, it says she's not in there. So him saying she wants to give her more time. Maybe she's gone. Let's talk to Hiro. We're gonna talk to Hiro first. That's my nut instinct. When did I say? 5 minutes ago? Fuck that, we're doing it live. We're doing it again, I mean. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fucking shit, yeah. Alright. Hey, Hiro! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry! Once again, he ran off like a terrified wabbit. Hiro, who hurt you? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Does he know the truth? Oh, fuck. Am I the fucking thing? It was me all along. Stuff's been shoved everywhere, from the lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. Okay. Well, same shit, different day. Let's go talk to Toko while we're up here. What is that video camera? What does that mean? We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Why did it say raw? I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there, was her, passed out. Again. Huh? Toko? Oh no, Toko. No time for this. Oh, okay, I guess not. Oh, she opened one of the doors. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? I knew that bitch would be fine. Right, she passed out. Ooh, ah. I wish they just committed to the ooh. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny. Straight up horny. Okay, so why did you pass out? All right, anyway. I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Miss Morose. Bingo bazinga. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memories match the truth. Interesting. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. He's in the archives. I do know. I'm sure Byakuya is around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself. I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Interesting. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko fart? Faint. There's got to be some reason for it. What the fuck is up with that quill? Let's check out. Geez, what could it be? I've already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly, I don't know. I better just get out of here. I can't leave things with the way they are right now. Stop railroading me. The fridge. It's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was in here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh shit. Hey Kyoko, found you. She faints so easily. Kyoko.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became
It would
clear.
seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate. When she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Like a sack of potatoes. Why everything's gotta be... Why has everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
Tub of tasty butter. We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good
Makoto.
idea. Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. How convenient. So it's not Mukuro's body that was... Oh, there's 16. That's such a coincidence. There's 16 of these fucking things. Oh, and I thought... And I checked at the biolab before I checked at the garden. So Mukuro's body was already gone by that point. Anyway, reaction. Mukuro's corpse. Mukuro's body is inside the
I
fridge?
see.
Whoa. Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I could finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail and fuck him up the ass. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. That's it? Motherfucker. Beesh. Well, I want to look at the corpse, Kyoko. It's a fridge meant for storing dead boulders. I can't do it. I can't look inside. You really should, though. That's very important. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But these ones aren't.
It would seem...
The blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights. Biolab lights has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Handbook. So yeah, so there's 9, 1, 2. So that means there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7 that are unoccupied. There's 7 that are unoccupied. And one of them's already Mukuro. So it means there's 7 people, 7 corpses not in there. I thought it was a little weird that Junko was the only one. Junko was the only one. Oh my god, yeah, okay, there's something really suspicious about that, because I remember talking to her before, and you talked, the first time you ever talked to her, I was like, man, you don't look like any of the photos I actually saw you in. And she's like, oh, well, like, yeah, whatever. No one actually looks like what they look like. It's just Photoshop. And you're kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think so, bitch. And her face is covered in the fucking photo, too. Junko ain't dead. And she's the only one to die through punishment as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 6 of us still alive. There's Byakuya, Aoi, Hiro, Toko, Kyoko, and Makoto. Junko. Mukuro. Interesting. Interesting. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah! It's the same one as I found in the garden tool shed. And I remember that tarp. It had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it. No, maybe she did fucking die. The long nails. Oh, fuck. That's why they blew up the corpse. Mukuro's still alive. Mukuro's still alive. Don't tell me if I got it right. I'm fucking like 99% confident, but I wanna see if that's true. If that's true. Oh fuck, man. Fuck. Oh, that's so good. That's why she had the long fucking nails. Oh, that's gotta be it. That's fucking gotta be it. We'll see. All right. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it over there. A tarp has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so it's good that I actually checked that out. Okay, so I guess that's what they want me to do. They want me to look through everything again. I've already looked through this instruction manual, more importantly. But your brains look like it hurts. It's always in pain. That's the trouble of having such immense genius fit into such a small container. I don't have time for this. Anyway, watch me just fucking absolutely fuck the dog. Okay. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. Yeah, who's that covered up behind? Who's that covered up behind there, motherfucker? Motherfucker! Shit! Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokooma made earlier. He made the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I could solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. I mean, there is, but we don't have to use that one. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast. Yeah, rectal exams don't take as long as you think they do. Anyway, anyone can do work. It can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. It's Junko. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. It's Junko. At least several days old. All the stab wounds. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokooma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, you fucking fog-brained piece of fuck, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying that they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
What if Mikuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many.
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. All right, you know, whatever. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. I want to read what she said. There's no way to predict the answer to getting into the by magic as many possible scenarios as they can. They envision these possibilities. Okay.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. No, I'm good. Just kidding. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the truth build section of your handbook.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
It looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like
Why?
this? Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once, and a part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Cold ass fucking motherfucker. Yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. Thought you said appealing for a second, but appalling is that's just as good. But she could have abandoned me. Wait, what? But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations. Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. The pocketbook. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here? Nani?
So...
Nani do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Well, I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. Must be, like I said, only lockers owners should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? The videos that we got.
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Urgent interviews. A DVD. And it says class number 78, urgent interviews. I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVDs been added to the Truth Plot section of your handbook. Yeah, you kind of like the relationship more is like, you have that trust now. It's like before it was like her not trusting you, then it was you not trusting her, like Makoto not trusting her. Yeah, it's an interesting. The characters in this game are so engaging. Even like every one of them I love. Even to say that about Hiro too. It's like I don't align with that character, but it's like I find him. It's just he's a real person. He's like something engaging. There's something in him where I'm like he is likable. You know what I mean? Even Byakuya, honestly.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words.
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I could never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it. But her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Okay, so we are not talking to each other ever again. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Hope springs eternal, stupid bitch. Okay. Can I still talk to Byakuya and everybody? It's getting heavy, man. It's getting heavy, Debbie. I think Toko's probably... I feel like maybe I should have talked to Byakuya before I talked to... No, he's not there yet. Okay, so Toko actually hasn't accosted him yet. So let's do that. Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, okay, over here. Oh shit. I literally just saved, right? Let me see. 12:57. Yes, indeed, indeed. Okay. An outlet. Hifumi was upset that there weren't any comic books or young adult novels here. Hifumi. Sad. Okay. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course he didn't. He just walked away. He saw the photo too. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Everyone saw the photo. Let's check out the... Yeah, Kyoko's the only one who hasn't checked the photo yet. She's the only one who hasn't seen the photo. And so she's the only one that still trusts me. Are those keyboards? Wait. Oh my god, those are keyboards. I thought that was just benches for people to sit on. I didn't fucking realize that. That's hilarious. Donkey donkey donk. I can't waste time observing the piano and trying to look all fancy. You have to try and solve this mystery. Fair the fuck... Oh, no, not that. Fair the fuck enough, nut face. We already went up here. Oh, it's Aoi. It's Aoi in the dining area. She's trying to eat away her feelings because she knows that I'm the mastermind. Yeah, I snipped my hand. It's fucking weird. Hi, Aoi. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't girls talk to me? Me in high school. Okay, I'm gonna go in there because it says there's it's the exclamation point is still there. I'm guessing it's just because Hina was in there. I don't think there's actually anything relevant necessarily. This is one of the monitors. Yeah, can't waste my time with this. And no hands on the clock. Time is money, they say, which means the more money that you spend, the sooner you die. Anyway, so that's that. It's the AV room thing, right? That's the AV room. I don't think there's anything in the archive. I don't think they have anything relevant. Let's check. Let's do a quick check just in case, just to be sure that there's nothing, no flavor text that's gonna enlighten me, so to speak. The room just puts itself together. Oh yeah, I thought I actually couldn't move. No, nothing in there. I'm guessing if that doesn't change anything, then let's get the fuck out of here. We gotta get to the first floor, to the AV room. To the expose. Nurse's office. I don't think so. What a shame. Shish bish. I like how the cardboard box is still here. There's absolutely nothing in here. It's just a normal empty cardboard box. Is that right? Is that right, Makoto? You fucking lying bitch. Okay. Well, just save, I think, right? No, fuck, not the map. I just want to know. Yeah, that's close enough. We'll deal with that. A DVD player. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of a man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
He sounds familiar. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
Accept.
Nani?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
So it wasn't done out of malice. That's his office, because I recognize the thing behind him. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't, talking aloud, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's me. Yeah!
Huh?
What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
This is part of the thing where he's like, I understand the dream that I was having, that Makoto was having. I understand. I have to stay here. He was like, that it was like kind of, it was memory trying to push back in.
Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Him. Toko. Aoi. Or Hina, I guess. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Dead! Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster at Hope's Peak Academy, her father. That's why she was like, what? She's like, did I meet him before? And when I asked her this question, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Oopsie whoopsie.
Oopsie. Looks like it broke out of service. What? It just happened to. It just so happened to break just now.
Bad.
Now, then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my ass! You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more the same. He'd ask him the question, and I'll say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Just want to look over that again. Okay. A convenient outcome. Or, yeah, definitely fucking brainwashed. Interview DVD has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Quash trial time. Should have gone to the locker room area. Well, now that I think about it.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black.
Nice, okay.
There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
I'm shaking the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. I'm moving my leg.
Started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Gamma Tech, the spoilers, man. I was putting it together, but I wanted to know.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
You know where? Let me just, I gotta adjust this thing so it's sitting on top of the monitor. How's that? Is that okay? That looks good. Okay. I like his laugh. Whoa, it's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. Let's do it, kiddos. Let's save that fucking game. Are you sure you want to save the game, you dumb bitch? I am. Okay. Excuse me. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto. Never mind.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Nothing to say, hey? Byakuya! Byakuya? Aoi, Hiro. Hina, Hiro. They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Ooh, Hina? Nope, she's upset. Hiro's upset. Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared!
I'm late!
I'm
Strong, silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissor-sharp chisels in hand, I'll stab and gouge the shit. I'll stab and gouge the shit out of Master. I'll stab and gouge and shiv the Master of Evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what the Master wants, it could be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. I snoop. Oh, never mind. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. I like that one. We're gonna screenshot that. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see. Okay, well then, let's begin. Oh my god, my fucking... I'm actually feeling like I could feel it in my gut. I'm nervous for this one. The games usually... It's always games like this, like narrative story-based games, or like I remember when I played the Walking Dead Telltale series, RIP, I had the same feeling. And it's there. This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair. Climb maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. Oh my god. I don't know, honestly, I don't know if we'll make it through today, because I have to, in a half an hour, I don't think we'll be able to make it through to the end of the game. Because I'm going to go pick up Phoebe around like 2 o'clock from work. I'm going to win this game super fair and square. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Despair is mightier than the hope. Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Aoi Asahaina, Yasuhiro Hagakure, Toko Fukawawa. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey.
They're all acting odd, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However.
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However.
Well, you can tell us about it soon. Us all about it soon at the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
So.
Ready to win, right? Oh, of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. Now get out there, champ. All right. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Well, no time like the present. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I shat myself. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Lots of room on the elevator now. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and 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 beep 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 beep, and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Nice. This one's nasty. This is a grimy fucking room. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm going to sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin. Do you want to save the data? Do I look like some kind of bitch? Yeah, I do. All right. All right. We've kind of come to an impasse here because I could spend the next 15 minutes doing the class trial. But then the thing is, I'm going to have to break it up because I highly doubt that this entire mystery game is going to be summed up in the span of 15 minutes. It's going to be that. You know what we could do, actually? Let's let's go over our theories and stuff. We'll finish this up by going over our theories, and we'll do that, and then save that for the duel. Then that can just summarize. We can summarize that in the next video, and then we can just get right into the class trial on that one. So, what do we have? Truth bullets. So the Monokooma file, you get less and less each time. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. And Kyoko said that those wounds were not the ones that killed the corpse. And looking back at the nails, it's Junko. Junko was the corpse that was it was Junko's corpse. I'm sure they would have had the resources just to tattoo a dog on her arm or on her hand or something like that. I'm wondering, there's something about Junko that I'm just not sure about. Like, I feel like it's either Mukuro Ikusaba or it's Junko. And the reason I'm thinking Junko is because there was that line at the very beginning of the game when you were talking to her the first time you meet her, and she says her body proportions. You're like, oh, you don't look exactly how I thought you would. And she's like, well, yeah, for sure. Like, and she's like, yeah, because it's Photoshop and stuff. So I think Mukuro Ikusaba is that person that was murdered. No. I think Mukuro Ikusaba was murdered. Wait, do I? No, wait, it doesn't make any sense. Ah, shit. I think, because I'm wondering about the proportions thing, because that kind of throws it off, because I'm wondering if Junko, did she have those proportions? Was that her body type? Did Mukuro, edit the stats of the body at all? God, that's what I'm wondering. And Junko's face is covered up, too. Like, so confused there. I'm not really sure about that. I'll have to mull that over. Several rooms had been locked up until this point. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, the biolab on the 5th floor, the Monokooma door in the data center on the 4th floor, and the 2nd floor of the dormitory area. In addition, the area is directly connected to Mukuro Ikusaba's death or the garden dojo. Okay, that was probably just to remind me. The Monokooma room in the data center opened to reveal a small room used to command Monokooma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the Ursine robot. I can't remember what Ursine? I think it just means bear. This is where the mastermind. So they were hiding in that hatch, of course. The tarp found in the garden had played a part in Mukuro's murder. Biolab had been stamped onto one corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there's no doubt that this tarp came from there. I think it's Junko's corpse. In the fucking thing. Because it's like the nails and everything, and Mukuro could have just put the fucking tattoo on her afterwards. That's what I'm thinking. There's no doubt that tarp came from there. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope Street Academy. Yeah, it's Junko's corpse. So it is, Mukuro is still alive. In addition, her physical features were as follows: 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, 31, 22, 32. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. There's some fucking shenanigans going on there. God, I should check the report card. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, 31 inches. Is that correct? Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. The phrase "the ultimate despair" doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They are motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. So they caused whatever's going on in the world. Headmaster brought us in here to keep us safe. And then he was murdered. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's room. A hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. In this hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, they are both smiling. Yeah, I guess that was the headmaster. I don't know who's... Could those be someone else's bones? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man. In this hidden room, I kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, they were both smiling. An emergency handbook was found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. The notebook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms. Yasuhiro's name was written on the inside, and it has notes for a different number of classes. So, yeah, that means that we actually went here as students, but we just don't remember it. And is that why the fucking mastermind... So we went here as students, but we don't remember it. And I think Mukuro Ikusaba was probably sabotaging us from the inside out. And that's why all this shit fucking went down. The pocketbook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms, and based on what was written inside, it's believed to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. They're on 2 different pages. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Second despair. Who the fuck is that? The biolab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems that a blue light comes on to indicate a slot is occupied. The number of blue lights, counting the slot with Makuro's body inside, comes to a total of 9. It ain't Makuro's body though, is it, motherfucker? So we have Makuro, and then yeah, the 6 of us. Byakuya, so Makuro, Aoi, Byakuya, I'm supposed to say Taka, Toko, Kyoko, I was gonna say Hinata, fuck my ass, of Makoto, Hinata. The photo depicts all the Hope's Peak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Makuro is pictured, while Makoto is not. Could that mean all the others are working together somehow? Why am I not in the photo? It's clearly not because it's a me. I mean, but not clearly. It just seems weird to have the photo with Hifumi holding the camera, as if he wasn't taking a photo into a mirror. And that's a chalkboard up front. All the desks are facing towards me, actually. Oh my god. Am I the second despair? And I just forgot. Or could it be Kyoko? No, because she wrote in the journal. Shit, man. Shit. It would seem that while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate. And she was the only one that was silent. I don't know, because she would have been in Genocide Jack mode when she saw the photo, when she saw the hint from what's his nuts, Monokuma. I think so. Yeah, that's right, because she came back in. So if she went to go check out the hint, she would have seen it as Genocide Jack, so she doesn't remember. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all the Hope's Peak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. It did it with everybody, it said. Holy fuckaroli, dude. Let's see. Does Makuro Ikusaba come up in the... No, they don't give her a thing. 101 pounds. Yeah, it's Junko's corpse. It's 100% Junko's corpse. True bullets. Well, fucking well. Let's see what skills we got. Extraordinary focus. Increases the focus gauge by 2. Lost in thought. Cool and composed. Melodious voice. Vocabulary. Handiwork. Okay. We're just going to keep the ones that we have because I trust that. All right. Well, so that's what's up. So the body, and that's right. She had the nails. So in terms of the everything that happened to the body, the dog tattoo. Oh, the dog tattoo was in terms of the body, the dog tattoo, I guess that could have been applied after death. Makuro Ikusaba could have done that. I don't know how she would have. I guess the biolab was locked. Why does it all say raw on the biolab? And the tragedy that happened inside the school, the murder. Did someone break in? Like, what happened to us? Were we all, like, none of us were murdered, clearly. But something has to have happened. Something has to have happened in there. Because that room was still fucked up. And Monokuma said that they didn't do anything to that room. So what the fuck? What happened to that fucking room then? All that blood. That's not the tragedy. That might have been part of the tragedy. Oh, I don't get it, man. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I'm just not sure about yet. But I think Makuro Ikusaba. I don't think it's one of our current classmates. I think it is Makuro Ikusaba that caused the explosion. How'd she get the bomb up there then? I mean, does it have to be the same bomb? Yeah, it disappeared from the gym. That's right. So how did she get the bomb up there? Could one of the other despairs actually be like one of us? And why was all of Hiro's stuff in there? No one else had their shit in here. Maybe it was Hiro who's actually the the second despair. I see that. I feel like that could be it. Oh fuck, man. This is so fucked up. Like, oh shit. There's just so many fucking possibilities. I'm suspicious of Hiro. Him being scared of me makes sense, but like his locker, I don't understand why that was the only one that was full and everyone just didn't have their shit inside of it. There's one bedroom intact too. Is that where Makuro Ikusaba could have been staying? On the locked floor? I don't know. Maybe that could be it. Shit, bitch. Shit. All right. Well, we've got our shit together, and we need all we need to do is just fucking do this last final trial. But like I said, I'm gonna leave that for the next episode and the next stream too. I think I'll call this stream a little bit early because it'll really just be me playing a game for like 15 minutes, and then that's kind of it. And I can probably I'll just go hang out with Phoebe a little bit longer. What does that say at the bottom? The mastermind stands exposed and must pay for their crimes. Now, like how stutters, all that's left is the looming mystery of Hope's Peak Academy itself. Yeah, I think it was caught up in some war. There was some like kind of like war going on, and this was like a bastion for safety. But then Fenrir got a hold of it by implanting some of their own like agents inside the school. It's so weird. I don't really exactly know how that plays into everything. But anyway. Okay. I appreciate you guys understanding like me splitting up the episodes. I think that'll just be a lot better than having it all happen at once. Having it cut up into these like kind of awkward chunks. And then the next stream we can just shit it out right away, and then if you missed this stream, you can catch it next time. I guess that's literally not relevant for anybody unless they're here. So, but yeah. So we learned a lot this episode. Some conclusions I've come to. but a lot of stuff that I'm not really sure about. But yeah, for now on YouTube, I will let you guys go. I will say thank you very much for checking out this this series. I hope that you like it. If you played the game before and you're excited to see me play through it, I appreciate you come to see. Or if you've just never played it and you're choosing my series to watch, I also really appreciate that. And thank you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we will hopefully finish this off in the next few episodes. So thank you so much. Bye bye.